Hey, this is Brooke from Loma Farmstead. Welcome to my soap room. I just wanted to share a video of upcoming soaps for those who are interested in buying some. I know my inventory is really low right now, but I just wanted to share what is coming up. So if you're thinking of buying something soon and wanted to wait until you knew what was coming and had something in mind you wanted to purchase, this video might be helpful for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you my soaps and give a little description of what they are. We have our Double Butter Pumpkin Pie soap. So it is made with our homegrown pumpkins that I made pumpkin butter with and incorporated that into the soap. So it looks like it has a little pie crust on the bottom, and then it looks like it has whipped cream piped on top, and then it's scented with a pumpkin spice blend. So it has ginger essential oil and cinnamon and nutmeg, and it's shaped like a pumpkin pie, which is pretty neat. And then we have a patchouli soap. It was meant to look like a lava lamp, sort of, and they're all very different. So every bar is going to be different and a little bit more random design, and the front doesn't always look like the back. So that's pretty neat. It smells like patchouli, of course, and it's our lard recipe. And this one is our lard recipe as well, which smells very lemony, like a sweet lemon. It's just like the solid pale yellow color, but smells super lemony and really sweet. And this is our signature soap. So our name is Loma, which stands for Land of Milk and Honey. And this is the first time we've actually been able to make soap using not only our honey, but our milk from our dairy sheep. So usually I've incorporated organic cow's milk into this, but this is the first time. I've been making this soap for years, and this is the first time we've had our own milk and our own honey. So I'm super proud of this. It's our double butter recipe, so you get that really creamy feel from the organic fair trade cocoa butter, shea butter, and it just feels really nice. It's my absolute favorite soap. People always ask what's my favorite, and it's hard to pick, but that one for sure is. I love it. It looks like it has honeycomb pattern on the top and then a little milky, creamy swirl as well next to it. And then we have our lard recipe that is our goat's milk soap. So same recipe as the patchouli and the lemon, but it just has milk, goat milk in it instead of water. And it has a little lavender flower on top. It smells really good. And then we have our sea salt spa, which usually it has, where the pink is, it usually has pink Himalayan salt crystals on top of that design, but I left them off this time because you can see the design better and it's less scratchy. I may go back to making it the way it was before, but for this time I just left it off. And that's a salt bar recipe, so that one is a different recipe that I did not mention. So it is like 80 or 85, I can't remember, somewhere between 80 and 85% sea salt. So it's heavily loaded with sea salt. And then there's coconut oil and shea butter in it as well, and I believe castor oil. So it exfoliates. The salt acts as a humectant, which draws moisture to the skin, and it's just this really lovely scent that has kind of like this ocean breeze, kind of refreshing scent, a little bit floral, but a little bit of like the eucalyptus refreshing. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's really good and it's a customer favorite. That one is pretty hard to keep in stock. Another customer favorite, which is super labor intensive but worth it because I always get such compliments and rave reviews, is our double butter forest floor soap. So this one is designed to look like the natural soil layers all the way from the bedrock to the leaf litter compost layer, and then it's topped with a wild foraged lichen, and it has little statice flowers and little sweet Annie flowers as well. It smells really woodsy, so it has balsam fir, cedarwood, lavender, clary sage. It's just a really, really lovely natural scent. And then this is our Meek and Mild soap. Yeah, a different recipe. So this one is unscented, it's uncolored. That's just the natural color of it. It's made with our homegrown cucumber juice because cucumbers are naturally anti-inflammatory. And so this is meant to be a really gentle soap for babies, for people with sensitive skin. If people have fragile skin due to chemotherapy, I recommend this one. It's a really great facial soap. It's not going to lather a whole lot, meaning it'll produce a lot of small little bubbles, but you're not going to get those big, fat, fluffy bubbles with this soap, but it'll make your skin feel really good. And then we have our 24 karat gold soap, which is this beautiful orangey color from our homegrown carrots that we juice and put in the soap. So carrots are loaded with beta carotene and vitamin A, which is really good for your skin. Vitamin A and vitamin D are probably the best vitamins for your skin. And so yeah, this one has a lot of vitamin A. And it's unscented, but there's a lot of carrot seed oil in it. And so it naturally just has a carroty scent. And that one has been a favorite as well. Next is our sheep milk soap. I don't have a name for it yet, but I used to call this one, when I made it with goat's milk, double butter plain Jane Doe, because the milk came from a doe, goat, but ewe doesn't quite have the same meaning to it, so I don't know. Ewe's milk. So yeah, it's our double butter recipe with sheep's milk. And unscented, uncolored, just a really nice, really wonderful feeling bar for those who can't really do fragrances or colorants. That's the one I recommend. Next is our, you can see this one, I tried practicing a little bird on that one. It's really funny. These are my scraps in front, but these are the normal bars. So this is our apple cider soap. So it's made with Maine apple cider, has a little Maine stamp with a little heart. It's naturally colored with Elker Fasai, which is this bright pink color. I actually meant it to be like less pink, but it came out really bright, but that's okay. I think it's really cool, really beautiful. And then this green color is moringa powder from the moringa tree. It's the leaves ground up. And that one smells really nice. Not quite like apple cider, but there's no such thing as apple cider essential oil, so I have to be creative. This one is our goat milk cinnamon oatmeal. So it has a soap cinnamon stick, and a cute little pattern on the top, and it has oatmeal within the soap to exfoliate the skin, and made with goat milk, of course. This one I do not have a name for yet, but it's colored with indigo powder, elkanut root, which gives it the little bit of purple to it, and white. And then it has our homegrown cornflowers on top, a little blue and white. I don't know if you can see them down there, but it's really pretty. And this little crisscross pattern on top. And it smells really nice. It's floral, but a lot of deep floral notes, base notes, so it's not, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost not quite like a musk scent, but like, yeah, deep floral notes. I don't know how else to say that. So this one is our Face It bar, and as you can tell by the name, it's like a facial soap, but I use it as a body bar as well. It's primarily made with activated charcoal. So activated charcoal acts like a magnet to dirt and oil and toxins and pulls it from the skin. So it's really great if you have oily skin. It's great for acne. It's also made with green tea and tea tree essential oil. And then back here we have our camo soap, which is made to be like a hunter's soap, so camouflaged, but also the scent is camouflaged, or camouflages the hunter, I guess. Um, it's scented with balsam fir essential oil and cedarwood essential oil, so it smells woodsy, looks woodsy, and it's made with deer tallow from a deer that was harvested right here in Sangerville. And this one is, I think I'm calling it my Winter Wonderland soap. So I poured soap and then dusted on cocoa powder and then layered on more soap and more cocoa powder to create these little lines in the soap that look like tree branches, and then piped on this colored little dots for the berries. And then it has sea salt that creates these little white flecks in the bar to make it look like snow. So it's supposed to be like winter berries. And the next one is a clay soap. So this one is loaded with clay. Lots and lots of clay. And so if you think about pottery and creating a slip, needing to work the wet clay to form it into whatever you're making, that slip is like how this soap is going to feel. It's going to feel really silky and creamy and luxurious, and it makes a really great shaving soap because that slip is really nice. But on the other hand, it may also dull the razor quicker. This one is made with our homegrown loofahs embedded into the soap. It has a lemon and sage scent. These bars aren't really cleaned up yet, so they'll look nicer when you buy them, but right now they're just kind of in the rough in what they look like. So yeah, it's scented with lemon, sage, and the loofah exfoliates, and when you're done with the soap, you're left with this little sponge, which will last a really long time. And this one is our sugar plum soap. I don't know if you can see the little sparkly bits of sugar in there, but this is our foaming sugar scrub recipe, which we also have foaming sugar scrub available on the website. So this is just our sugar scrub that we embedded into the soap, so you get a soap and sugar scrub in one. And it's colored with the Elker Fasai, which gives it that bright pink color. It's so pretty. And the elkanet root, which gives it that purple color, and a little bit of moringa, the green, which is on the leaves as well. And so it's scented mostly with clary sage and lavender, and it has this really just wonderful herbal floral scent. And then we have our balsam soap. So this has carob powder on the bottom, and then I alternated with pouring green soap over white, green, white, green, white, green, white, and then had a tool that I placed at the bottom and then just dragged it all the way up, and it created this lovely little tree pattern. And it's of course scented with balsam fir essential oil. And then we have our orange vanilla clove soap, which it has little flecks of the vanilla bean within the soap, and scented with orange and clove and benzoin, which is a natural resin that has a really wonderful warm vanilla scent to it. And so it has clove in the soap, but also carob powder, which gives it that brown color, and annatto seed, which gives it that beautiful yellowy orange color, and a dehydrated orange slice on top. That one is always a big seller for Christmas time. We will be restocking our shampoo bars and our shave soaps. Kind of low right now, but more of those are coming. And last but not least, what I have made so far is our juniper soap. So this has little juniper berries and juniper leaves on top. It's our coconut oil soap. So it's all coconut oil and the essential oil, of course, which is juniper berry, and then made with coconut milk as well. So this is our vegan recipe. This is a vegan bar soap, and it has ground up juniper berries within the soap for exfoliation, and it's colored with indigo and moringa. and it smells really refreshing, a really clean scent to it. As you know, juniper, that's like what's used to make gin, so it's that kind of scent. So it's really nice. It's like one of my favorite bars for this holiday season so far. And what I haven't made yet, which is on the list, is another patchouli and lemongrass soap, and I have more floral scents coming up as well, which will probably be the vegan coconut recipe, which will be a rose soap and then another floral soap with different flower petals on top and different floral essential oils, and maybe some more milk soaps as well.